everybody. So today I'm going to talk about narcissist recovery. Oh, if you're new here, my name is Mokire Caroline. Welcome to this channel, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button as we get to this video. So today I'm going to talk about narcissist recovery. In my previous video, I talked about how to know if your friend is a narcissist. So today with me is Mr. the one and only Josephat Maithia. Let me allow him to introduce himself.
So guys, I'm Josephat Maithia, and today let's talk about on how you can recover from a narcissist friend. Yeah, so we'll be communicating and discussing and we help you on how you are going to recover. Maybe you have had an experience, and if you haven't had an experience before, like you, it's not easy, it's not good, and narcissists will always be there. Narcissist people, narcissist lovers, narcissist fake friends. So guys, today we are going to talk about the 8 tips that will help you probably recover right now, if not now. So let's start.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about 4 of them, and he's going to talk about the 4 of them, and together it's 8. So let's begin. So the following tips, if you're feeling lost, the following tips can help you in your narcissist recovery journey. So the tip number 1 is acknowledging and accepting the abuse. So my take on this is recognizing that you experienced the abuse and admitting to it by taking that process, which is a very important step towards recovery. But denying it is one way of preventing you from healing. So Josephat, what's your take on that?
For me is that acceptance has always been like key to anything. Like you accept it. Once you have accepted it, like you can know the how you can know the how, because you have already accepted that it happened. You can know, and you can't do anything you can't take it away. It happened. So once you have accepted that it happened and you acknowledge that it also happened, you'll be able to know, hey, this and this happened, how can I prevent it from continuing happening and also never happening again? Yeah.
So Josephat also experienced narcissist friend in the previous year. How was it, Josephat?
A narcissist person, I think when it's actually a friend, I think that's one of the hardest difficult things to handle. For me, what I did is that I studied and eventually I got over it, because these people will come, and it's not even easy to know that at first place person is a narcissist, but a period of, let's say, 6 months to 1 year, or even some people even a month, it can't hide forever. Yeah. Narcissist people, by the way, they are not good people, because they can even make you lose the real you to something else that you even can't tell people what is it. Yeah.
So tip number 2.
Tip number 2 is that you need to set your boundaries and state them clearly, because a boundary will, when you have the boundary, like, hey, Mr. So and so, I think when you tell me to do this and this, I'm not comfortable, and it's a no, I won't be doing it. Like, it's a boundary. Like, you need to state, in fact, the contacts that you had with that person, you need to cut them away. And also, a boundary cannot always be about those narcissist people. Can be even for yourself. You need to set a boundary. You say that if this person gives me a call and he tells me, hey, let's go and do this and this, I won't be accepting. You need to set strict boundaries for such people. And don't give them the power. If you don't have those boundaries, you'll be giving them the power. And once they have the power over you, they will always manipulate you. So set clearly boundaries. And yeah,
I agree on cut off all contacts, and because it's very important going no contacts, since it's not just a boundary for them but it's also a boundary for you, and it's stating that clearly you are in the process of recovery. So tip number 3 is prepare for complex emotions. Preparing for complex emotions is after ending this friendship or a relationship, maybe ex partner, you've been dating and you parted ways, it's good to know that it will always be painful, but time heals everything. So prepare for these complex emotions, and also seek out for support from a therapist, because therapists can also offer support for emotional well-being.
Yeah, of course, all of us and everyone has emotions, every human being. Now, the best thing that you can do is that you need to control your emotions. Because, of course, let's say you had a friend, you guys have been together. In fact, let's say it's a childhood friend, you guys have grown for years and everything and everything. Then you have come to realize when it's too late, you guys have done many things, many businesses, many plans, many events together, and you are like, this is going, like, there will always be that even sometimes a kind emotion, but you have to get over emotions, because if you let emotions control you, by the uh, might probably be nothing in life, because any person who is driven by emotions, in fact, never, most people will tell you, never make any decision out of emotion. Yeah, just a sober decision when you're emotionless. And then let's go to the fourth tip. Is that you need to reclaim yourself. Remember who you are from the beginning. And you see, in life, uh, you have always wanted to be this kind of person, and now a narcissist was driving you to be something else that you even never wanted to be. Now you need to reclaim yourself. Hey, I was born to do this. Know your purpose in life, and just it's all about reclaiming yourself, and you'll be something.
So my take on that is, maybe you've had a friend, a narcissist friend, and this friend has always wanted you to do things a way or his way. So you've been doing things making other people happy. So on this is just figuring out yourself, what you enjoy doing and do it, and also what you want to spend your time on and who you want to spend your time with. So reclaim your identity. So on to the fifth tip is practice self-compassion. So once you acknowledge of this abuse, you should not blame yourself. Rather, you should offer yourself forgiveness. So, what's your take on this?
Well, for me, on this, I'll just say take responsibility. That it happened. You have been having a narcissist person around you, despite which relationship you guys had, and since you have already known that it's a narcissist, just take responsibility. Don't blame them, because it's them. It's them. It's their nature. You can't change people. You can't change people. Yeah. So what you do, just take responsibility. Never blame them, but ask yourself, hey, this and this happened. So what am I going to do from today? Um, you abused me and this. No revenge, no anything, but I'm going to start another thing. I'm going to take responsibility. The issue is about taking responsibility after this narcissism. Yeah. So the next, I think it's the
Sixth.
the sixth
Yeah.
the sixth the sixth tip. Let's talk about taking care of yourself. Now, always be having a good care of self from such people, because those people, if you value yourself, even the devil will obey. Okay, if you take good care of yourself, those people won't come and take advantage of you. They won't come and take anything from you. Like just take good care of yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So my take on taking good care of yourself, it's a very important step to recovery. So a good self-care includes a relaxing practice and eating balanced meals, also connecting with your loved ones, and lastly is enjoying a restful sleep, getting enough restful sleep. Yeah, that is my take on self-care. So on to the seventh tip is understanding that your emotions may linger. So it's not a must for you to stop loving someone, stop loving a friend or a lover so that you may start the process of healing. No, it's up to you to realize that these emotions may be there and accept them and move on with the process of recovery, because by accepting this, you will heal faster. So what's
Yeah,
your take on
so
that?
for me, I'll tell you that time means everything. So give it time, and
Yeah.
you'll be okay. So the health tip. Let's talk about talking to people, talking to others, sharing to YouTube channel like this. When you share, you grow. Like you notice that, hey, this and this, I could have done it this way. Like when you talk, just talk. When you talk, in fact, when you talk, you give room for your brain to think even more and more and more and more. So for me, learn how to talk to others. When having a YouTube channel like this, to help you, like you give your brain more to talk, and yeah.
Okay, my take on talk to others is that you may open up to close family members who are supportive or friends who have been real to you. And also, it's good to get professional support. Also, talk to a therapist because this improves your emotional well being. So, those are the 8. Am I missing any?
No, you're not missing. So guys, those were the 8 powerful tips, and you practice them, you'll be okay. So guys, I also have a YouTube channel. Be sure to check me out at Josephat Media and subscribe.
Yeah, it's been nice having you here, Josephat.
Mhm.
And guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next video.
Subscribe before you leave, and share and comment.
Yeah, subscribe.